Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. We are coming close to the culmination of the adventure, I think. So let's go ahead and have our quick introductions.
Hi, I am Lance Corporal Higgimus. I play a Giff fighter, and I'm the tallest.
Hi, I play Braxon. Apparently, I'm not the tallest, and I play a human fighter.
I'm Levalithana. I think I'm the smallest. I'm an elven mage, wild mage.
Yeldan Sharp Eye. I'm probably the one in the middle. And I'm an Elven Ranger.
Hey, did I get back in time?
Yes, you did.
I'll
Yes.
be playing Lafdul. He's a moon elf. He's a mischief maker, thief. He does sneaky stuff, casts spells.
What size?
I don't
Height.
know.
I guess whatever size you want to be, right?
Hang on, I've got my 4'11".
I think you're actually the smallest.
Is he?
I think so.
Just a moment.
Not sure where James is right now. He's in Roll20, but he might have had to step out or something like that.
I'm 4'5", so I'm smaller than Lafdul.
Oh, my mistake.
Be ashamed. You don't know
Here.
such things.
I accidentally overslept a bit.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We only just got started anyway. And I know that this can be early for some people. All right, let me go ahead and transition us back to the map of the house. All right, so when we left off last time, there'd been some preliminary plans on what everyone was going to do on this day in the game. It is the day before the wedding, so there's going to be a lot of preparations. Nobuon would have come in and told you that they're going to need the rooms that you're in for planning and making the flower arrangements and everything like that. So you guys are being temporarily moved to the servants' room down there. After you guys wake up and have breakfast and everything like that, so it's not like there's a big rush for you guys to shift where you're going. And I know that there was some talk about potentially changing up these plans, which is what I wanted. I mean, I wanted you guys to get down what you thought you'd be doing and then, think it over during the week and everything like that. So, let's see. Yeldan, you were going to be buying silver arrows.
Yep.
Braxon, and then you were going to be observing Ryuto's residence. Braxon was going to be doing that as well. Leva and Higgimus were also thinking about doing that. Leva also wanted to visit Mayobaba's, and Higgimus wanted to do that as well. And Ockar and Lafdul were thinking about guarding, staying here at the house and
Actually, I
guarding.
completely changed my plan.
I didn't really have any plans per se.
Yeah, I was just going over what,
getting...
refreshing people's memory of what the original thoughts were, and then we can go into what you guys, whether you guys have changed your minds and stuff like that.
All right. So there's a couple people that decide that they would really want to go confront. Oh my goodness, what's his name? Ryuto. I made the suggestion that we should probably talk to Maya Baba first, because we do have additional information on the characteristics of this person, and she might be able to give us ideas on if this is a Shou creature, spirit, whatever they want to call it. Then we might be able to get information on a weakness or capabilities.
Quick question: what is the distance between Mario Baba's and Ryuto's places?
It's not very far. I mean, 20 minutes maybe walk kind of thing. At the most.
So, some of us could go to Ryuto's and the other people could go to Mayababa's and then run over to Ryuto's without much
Well,
problem, right?
Yeah, if the I mean if some of you wanted to get there early and like stake out the place kind of thing.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for everybody to show up before I did my plan anyway.
Okay.
okay.
Because earlier I was thinking that you were wanting to just go ahead and run in there and confront him. In which case I was be like, oh well, might as well not even go to Mayababa's then. Just
If you guys
go
are gonna
in
go
there.
to Mayababa's, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to show up since it's not
Okay.
that far away.
Yeah, he
I
If it
believe
was
in
a
the
longer
better plan.
distance, if it was a further distance, then I would have just gone and done it.
Okay. In that case, I would have instead of going to Mayababa's, I would have gone with you. But since we're not going to do that, that sounds like a plan. Leva and I can go to Mayababa's, get the information while Ockar and I'm thinking Braxon and whoever
Braxon-
else can go stake out the place.
Sounds good.
Braxon was thinking of backing up Ockar, but considering last time, he just blindly followed Ockar, tagged along, and thought this would be fun, and things went a bit pear-shaped. I think he'd want to actually plan for things, like if we get chased off, where do we meet up, that kind of thing.
Let's
And,
further if we're doing the stakeout outside. We get to have a chance to discuss what the heck we're gonna do when we actually do this.
Yeah, I think Braxton would also suggest that we use the pub right near Ryoto's place as like a forward base.
Okay.
It's fine.
Is anybody else gonna join us for that? Lafdul, Yeldan?
Yeah, I'll join Ockar and Co.
Okay. Yeldan, since it was gonna be like a all day to get all those arrows made, you could probably ask for half the order and get them done in half the day, and then get
Well,
over
the
there.
thing is, Lafdul wanted some too, right?
Well, yeah, but you could either. I would say that you could either get just the sheaf arrows, just the flight arrows, or get half the order of each by midday kind of thing.
Not that desperate for them. I'm going to be casting spells the majority of the time, no doubt.
Okay, I'll just get just the sheaf arrows then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll note them down for post scenario when we do actually clear this up, so I don't have to re-edit my inventory. I just
Okay.
put in
God,
storage
what-
unfinished.
Okay.
Let me
Sorry,
refresh
sick guild off.
page.
All right. So then you guys might want to wait until Yeldan gets there too.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay. So.
I mean, we are not just walking to Mayababa and walking back. We are going to talk to her too.
Well, yes. Yeah, but I mean, that may not take many hours to get you to midday kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
Plus the people that are at the forward observation post will be able to say whether lots of people have gone in the building, that sort of thing, whether he's in.
Okay, so let me make these notes again.
God damn it, my mouse wheel scroll is messed up now. I can't scroll. It fucking zooms in and out now, and I can't figure out how to fix it.
It'll be all right.
All right, so the basic idea is confronting him around midday kind of thing. So let's see. All right, I got these notes. All right, so let's go with Leva and Higgimus. And actually, before we do that, Leva and Lafdul, you guys happy with your spell selection? This is your last chance
Yes,
to
I
change it up.
will mention to the party that I have decided on this spell. I am taking he's besieged Everin for guidance, and it's similar to that spell that Ockar went and saw with the priest, but a significantly lesser version of it, because I'm not quite that good yet. In case
Which
we might
spell
have
is
forgotten
that?
something.
What
It's
does
idea.
guidance do in this edition?
No, it's idea. I was just elaborating it.
Okay, idea.
Oh,
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm quite happy. I have one detect magic, and other than that, I've switched over to magic missiles and the stuff I normally have.
And one of each of your spells is a wild magic spell, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Leva and Higgimus, you make your way over to Baba's place, and I'm not sure if I remember exactly which building I said earlier. But it's in the Shou section of town, so
Leva,
Can you
is there
switch us over?
yes, I'm doing that right now.
Leva, is there anything I should know when talking to this lady?
She's weird.
Like how weird? Like Braxon and his fascination with mundane things weird, or
No, she's truly weird. She's. I'm sure you've read fairy tales with. I don't know whether you've read. Oh, okay, that's it. In character, she is truly weird. She looks like an old hag, and she never answers a question with yes or no. And
Oh
Hmm.
God, what's going on?
and I haven't been able to get a proper any information out of her, any proper information out of her, any clear information out of her. So I actually let you do
I
most of
think
the
I know
talking.
what's going on.
Yeldan, could you put yourself on mute, please? If you're working on your computer, just put yourself on mute.
we got the description of the this guy, right? Ryoto
Yes.
and his birthmark and such.
Yes, we have. We talked to Ockar. At least I have.
Okay.
Ockar told me, and I passed it on to Lafdul, and so I think we passed it on to everybody.
All right, excellent.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure we have all of our ducks in a row when we go talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Ockar did say that he was sharing what he saw of Ryuto with everyone else.
Excellent.
If not, then Higgimus could ask me, and I would pass on what Ockar told me.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't remember exactly where I said Baba's place was, but it's
It's on the edge, right?
I think it might have been down this alley here. Let's see.
Doesn't matter so much.
No, I like to be consistent though.
Okay.
So, and if not,
Yep.
that's the canon place now. We'll just do a
They'll-
retcon,
There'll be a fan complaining in the YouTube comments.
quite possibly.
with an exact timestamp of where it was before.
Oh, actually, I mean, if people did give me exact timestamps of that kind of thing, so I could actually go back and make notes of these things, that would be fantastic. I don't really expect anyone to do so because you'd have to then go back and find where in that video it was. Anyway, so you guys head over to Baba's place. It is a very small shop. Higgimus. Very small. You can get in.
Very small. Okay. I take my hat off. That'll lower me down by a foot at least.
Okay. So you head into Baba's shop. It's early-ish in the morning. Maybe 9 a.m., 9:30, that kind of thing. And
was she referred to as a mystic or wise woman?
she's referred to by many things.
Some people called her crazy.
Yes.
I was thinking of an honorific, but okay.
I don't think she gives much for honorifics, but you'll find out. Just talk to her. She's weird.
As I enter in, hello?
She is in the back of the shop. You can see her, but she's facing away from you, and she gives a little bit of a, kind of a dismissive wave and says, "I be with you shortly. I be with you shortly." She seems to
Thank
be
you very much.
doing something with some items on a shelf.
I try to position myself so I don't accidentally break something.
You're finding that rather difficult in here. It is a very tight, cramped space. You are, you have to hunch yourself over just to keep from, bumping your head on the ceiling and everything like that. The shop is filled with all manner of powders and jars and vials of liquids, and you see some chicken's feet, you see some dried reptiles, bones, claws, paws, all kinds of things of a very esoteric nature, just filling the shelves.
All right. I practice my military discipline to keep steady still.
After a couple moments, she turns around and saying, "Yes, yes. What do you? Ah,
Hello.
never had
My
one of
bottom?
you oni in my shop before." And she catches sight of Leva and says, "Ah, the young Wujin. How are you doing today? You like the tea? You back for more tea?"
Well, I wouldn't say no to some more tea, but we come with information and some more questions.
Yes, I
Yes.
come over. She,
My associate here says that you might be able to tell us more of a spirit that we have issues with if we gave you more details.
Yes, I know spirits. She makes her way up to the front of the shop, and she seems to be inspecting you quite a bit, Higgimus. You definitely, based on what she said and her attention, you would guess that she's never had a Giff in her shop before.
When she looks at me really curiously, my ear tufts will kind of twitch nervously about that.
She chuckles a little bit at your ears. Yes, you come back to speak about spirit. You learn more?
Yes.
Leva?
Yes, we found someone who is dealing with Homiko, whom we believe might be a spirit or might be a wizard or someone. He has a very clear mark on, where was it? On his shoulder, neck, somewhere? I forget where it was.
It was the neck.
On the neck in the form of a crescent moon.
Crescent moon on neck.
Crescent. It was a crescent, upside down crescent on his neck.
Upside down crescent? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you're not actually here.
I know I'm not there, but that's what
I said I was confirming the details before we left.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which is why I didn't jump in and stop him right when he started speaking.
Okay.
All right. She kind of thinks her a bit, and you see her tapping her teeth a little bit with her forefinger.
It's
Yes.
assumed the shape of a man, if that makes a difference.
Yes, spirits can take many shapes. I need to check something. I'll be right back. She kind of heads behind a curtain in the back. You can hear her back there muttering to herself, although you can't quite make out what she's saying, and rummaging through some things.
While she's doing that, I'll kind of look over to Leva. Tea? Was this what gave you the glassy eye?
It made me feel good too. Did you actually drink?
I don't think anyone else did.
I don't think Higgimus did. Did it do anything for you?
Not that I know. It made me feel good. You know, sort of like a glass of wine in the evening.
Oh, inebriated?
No.
Still functional.
Yes.
Hmm.
And as far as I could see, and as far as the others, nobody commented that my brain wasn't working or that something went wrong or anything.
Might be worth investigating.
After a few more minutes, somewhere between 5 and 10, she comes out and she's lugging a big book-type object. The pages are not made of paper. They're actually made of thin sheets of wood.
Like plaques?
I'm sorry?
Like plaques or something?
Yeah. But it's just a bound tome with planks of wood rather than, but they're very thin. She kind of heaves it up onto her counter and opens it. It's a very large book, and you're actually kind of surprised that she can carry that. She's probably a bit stronger than you than she looks.
Oh, we also tell her about what happened at the ball. That Ryuto disappeared, and that I felt some type of magic happening there, but I couldn't figure out which one because I was too late and there were too many people there.
Also, I'll mention that I feel, I don't know for certain, but I feel that this person employs a higher number than the usual amount of Shou-type dwarfs.
Yes. Not related. She kind of dismisses that as she's paging through this enormous tome. Finally, she comes to a page, and neither of you can understand any of the words written there. Higgimus, for obvious reasons. Leva, the text is not in a language that you're familiar with at all, but it looks similar to languages written throughout Shoutown, but you're completely unable to identify which of them it is, being very unfamiliar with them.
Okay.
On the page is also an illustration of a handsome young man.
Does it look like Ryuto?
It's kind of stylized, so it's difficult to say, but
I turn around. No, I don't turn around to her. I'm facing her anyway already. I perk up and I say, look, since you already know the story, it's a Homiko and what's going on. Do you know a guy called Ryuto Arigato? Aguto?
I heard of him, yes. He'd never come to shop, though.
Well, that's the guy we saw. That's the person who has the mark, and that's the person whose spirit who disappeared with her, and who seems to be able to teleport and disappear.
Can you tell us about this thing that you have here?
Yes. You also notice that the illustration of the man in this book, he also has a crescent moon mark, but it's on the back of his hand in this illustration. Yes, I see what spirit it is. Very, very nasty one. It feed on women. See here? And she kind of is pointing to lines of text, not,
Sorry,
almost
I'm
assuming
not,
that you guys can understand it.
I am unable to decipher letters.
She kind of gives you a sad look, and then turns back to the book. You should fix that. This spirit is very bad, very bad. No good for young lady in question. It have bad plans for her. You should destroy.
How do we do that?
She looks pointedly at Higgimus's two-handed sword. What do you think?
So normal means is okay?
Yes, but that only injure him. You need kill him.
How?
Unfortunately, book not say for sure. It does say that creature not like wood, of specific type, willow.
Willow.
It not expand upon that, however.
Do you have any willow to sell?
I have willow bark tea, but that's about it.
Would that do it?
It not say exactly what it mean.
Oh God, I know what it is. I know based off of that. It is
Well,
a
we
frickin'
don't.
Well, you're not
vampire.
here, so.
I personally do, but my character doesn't. I'll look towards Leva and I'm like, want to give it a try at least?
Yeah, why not?
Is there any way we can have some of this tea to go?
Sure, I have plenty willow bark tea. Good for easing aches and pains. Use it all time. Want other tea too?
Tell me this willowbark tea. Would if we coated our weapons with it, would that work?
Already said not no. Maybe.
Oh, I had something and I lost it. Oh, does the spirit have a name?
Oh, I wish
It's
Leva
called
had
Kaizoku.
Kaizoku. Yeah, I've never heard of that one before. But the mark is the same. I can see that. Or at least the way it was described.
Does that just out of interest, these gifts, the presents that he gives to Homiko, do they have anything to do with it?
Let's see. She looks back at the book and reads through it. It not say anything specific about gifts. Creature feed on women, however.
He gives her. He's given her earrings and necklace, and I list all the things he's given her and the color those things have, silver and white.
Men like to give pretty ladies pretty gifts.
Well, yes, but all of these things in white and silver, and it's a whole outfit. I mean, the only thing that's missing is no, not even the hair is missing. She's complete. She can put herself into all of it. So yes, some men like to give gifts like that, but they don't actually give clothes and jewelry and hair stuff.
Well, if it mean anything, it not listed here. Book
Okay.
not perfect.
What a pity.
You want tea now?
Yes, please.
All right.
Boys.
She turns and kind of hobbles back to a shelf. Did you want the other tea as well? Well, actually, she's just going to assume that you do.
Okay.
I did say yes to both.
She gets you a series of packets. The willow bark tea are in larger packets, and she kind of, only gives you 2 of the other tea that you had before, but there's like at least 12 pots worth of the willow bark tea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That be 25 gold pieces, please.
Okay. I pay
Oh, thanks.
25.
Willow bark good for aches and pains. You remember that if you get injured.
Yes. Out of character. I should actually have some.
I'll remember that. Does she have any of this willow bark tea prepared already?
No, she doesn't.
Let's see. All these packets, are they closed, or can we just open and look inside for a moment?
They're like kind of wax paper envelopes folded up. So they're not like sealed like a modern envelope. They're just kind of tucked and rolled together so that you can move them around and toss them around, and very little of if any of the tea will come out. The powder
Alright.
material. But you can easily open them and look inside.
All right, I want to see whether it's some sort of a powder, whether it's been powdered or whether it's actually got real willow bark on it, usable bark.
They're very tiny flakes of bark. It looks like they've been ground up, but not to a fine powder.
Just like
Okay.
if it was in a pestle or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Is
You
there
need
anything
anything
else?
Is there any other information that might be pertinent that you can give us about this spirit which we are going to confront?
Well, spirits always wily. Have many magical powers. Book not say what though.
Transform to a rabbit by any chance, or animals?
Most spirits can take multiple forms. Not specify any favored ones.
We do have something.
Not like Kitsune.
I just remembered when we saw that he turned up at Tomiko's window, and what we saw were rabbits' tracks.
It may mean something. Book not say. Many spirits have power to take multiple forms, as I say.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit, maybe? Not specified. Not make much sense, though.
You called me an Oni. Does that mean anything?
Yes. Fearsome, powerful spirit.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're not actually here.
I know.
Oh. Just sit back and relax.
It's so hard.
Well.
That's not bad, though, right?
Oni can be bad.
Okay.
You, I tell not bad.
Okay.
Higgimus, you are good.
Thank you very much for your information. It was very much appreciated.
Yes.
Yes. You come back again.
I will.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Making a note. This is where Higgimus will get his tea.
Okay, you're gonna go head over to the tavern. Braxon kind of said that wanted to make that the base of operations.
I wonder if the people have arrows made of willow. Probably not. It's a.
It would
It's
make
not
a
a
really
hardwood tree, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't make a really good arrow shaft.
Of course, I'm thinking of weeping willows.
So, do they get back, and am I there after buying my silver arrows, which will be useful? It turns out.
You should have gone with them.
You think I would have asked if the fucking thing sleeps during the day?
Language.
Sorry.
Family-friendly show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll head back to the tavern. Once
Yes.
we get there, we'll disperse with the information we got.
Okay. I will say that around the time that you're getting there and sharing all the information and everything like that, Yeldan will arrive with his batch of arrows. So this tavern is the Crooked Square. It is filled with it's a pretty rowdy tavern. There's a lot of even at this time of day. There's a lot of carpenters, shipwrights, sailors, that sort of thing. Braxon would be aware that this is a popular place for the Shipwrights Guild.
Yeah.
So you've probably been here before, Braxon.
Right.
You probably know this place pretty well.
It's pretty good. Means there
So
might
this
be a
is where
few
you
people
come after work, huh?
Yeah. So there's a chance that is there anyone there that Braxon knows?
Not at the moment.
Right.
And for those wondering, it is this orange tavern over here.
I'm on the wrong page. Orange Tavern. Oh, right, hang on.
Yeah, right there.
I'm on the wrong side of the map.
I will bring everyone over there then.
Using an on-screen keyboard's annoying right now.
I can imagine. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all right. It is pretty rowdy, but you are able to keep to yourself, and it being fairly early in the day, it's not likely that a brawl is going to break out, which is pretty common. You're familiar with that.
It's all right. We have a Giff. We don't have Giff with us yet.
Well,
so
by this time, everyone arrives, so you're all there.
Ah, Braxon.
Hi.
Alright.
Grab a seat.
All right.
And then I come in shortly after, I guess.
Look for one that's not going to break.
So
There are actually very, very sturdy seats in this place, large seats. In fact, some of them are larger, are clearly designed for creatures larger than you, Higgimus.
Like those rune giants or whatever they're called. The arcane, I think. Arcane are larger than me, right?
It is arcane, but probably not. They're actually fairly spindly.
Oh, okay.
don't think you get an arcane in a pub like this.
Yeah. Arcane aren't exactly pub crawlers.
What type of creatures wander around here that are bigger than me?
Braxon, you would know that there are actually a few giants that work for the Shipwrights Guild.
Yep.
Oh.
Maybe some South Sea giants.
Really big guys.
Interesting.
I have no idea what that means, Braxon.
Okay, fair enough. Then maybe not.
That went right over my head.
No, I thought it was type of giant. Or is it spacey giants?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
Spacey giants. Yeah,
Maybe.
quite likely.
Yeah. So, have we seen anything suspicious while we've been here, or we just haven't seen anything?
Well, so what were you going to be doing? Were you going to be heading to the tavern first, or were you going to be watching the house and then head over to the tavern about midday, as kind of like a agreed upon meeting time?
Yeah, I suppose we'd have a look around and see if we see anything's happening.
Okay. So you watched the Aguta residence for a few hours, a couple hours or so, perhaps, and didn't see anyone come or go, actually.
Right. Good
let's see.
stuff.
Who was with you? So Lafdul, Ockar, and you were watching?
Oh no.
I think
Yeah.
wouldn't Ockar be watching Hiko? At
He
least
said he was
somebody
coming-
is.
He said he was coming over here.
We don't have anybody doing that.
We should have, but we didn't.
I would have.
But
Oh,
you
there
didn't
we
say
go.
that. You didn't say that.
Fair enough. I was eating.
All right,
That's
so
right.
then I'm going to assume that Lafdul, Ockar, and Braxon were kind of staking out the place, trying to be kind of surreptitious and everything like that.
Yeah.
Fine?
Okay, so Brax says Higgimus, well, we haven't spotted anything out of the usual.
Hold on a second.
Sorry.
I want each of that's fine. I just want each of you to give me a quick intelligence check. Just a 1d20.
Okay. I get to roll the dice.
Yep.
Oh, I've forgotten how to do it. It's been so long.
/R. Well,
There
Apple
is a
didn't notice
link.
anything.
Thank God there's a dice roller.
I don't think I noticed anything
I
either.
need
I
to
think the
roll.
other person who did is Braxon.
Let's see.
Braxon, your intelligence is above a 10, right?
Actually, that's good
Yeah.
enough. You, Braxon, because of where you were located, you were able to see, whereas Ockar and Lafdul were not able to see this. You could see at least one Oriental dwarf on the second floor on the balcony a couple times.
Right.
But that's all you saw.
Yeah. Were they Kobuko?
Korobokuru.
Korobokuru.
You can just call them
Dwarves.
dwarves, yeah. Lafdul was apparently too busy eating a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
I can't get any red rocket cookies, so he's got to make do.
Red Comet.
They
They
do
go
serve
3
nice
times
sandwiches.
faster.
They do serve nice sandwiches in this pub. Have they invented sandwiches in Spelljammer?
Durr.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Red's a thing.
I'm sure they have. After
Oh,
all,
I'm
it's
sorry, I
just
missed what you
pig.
asked, Braxon.
Yes, if sandwiches were actually a thing in Spelljammer.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Knowing old, pickles weren't.
No, there's pickles. They just
Don't
they just
seem
cause
to
you
be
to lose experience
conspicuously
points when you eat them.
awesome.
I'm sorry, old, I didn't understand.
They just cause you to lose experience points when you eat them. But no, I mean, the Romans had sandwiches. They just didn't call them sandwiches. It's pretty common to slap some meat between some bread.
Right.
With a confident condiment.
So yeah, they're sandwiches.
So you're telling me the Earl of Sandwich was a plagiarist?
Absolutely.
Anyway, back to the game. So Braxton says, well, we watched from different directions. I noticed one of those dwarves on the balcony keeping a watch out. So if we're planning on going in, we may be spotted if we come in from that sort of direction.
Okay. Well, from what I've heard, we need to get Willow. Possibly Willow Steaks would be a good idea.
Where did you hear this?
Well, right. They said Lava and explained everything as well.
You weren't
So
there, were you? And you weren't.
Did you
and
not
You're out
hear-
to get your arrows. You're not with us yet, are you?
He has arrived.
said
He has arrived.
I had arrived at round about the same time Lava and Higgimus arrived.
I
You
was just
were with them, so you don't know what they know yet. Because they haven't told us.
I was just about to ask
Yeah.
what they'd seen, what they'd found out.
Ugh.
Well, my Babas told us a few things. Leva, what's the name of the creature?
I forgot. I was going to ask you.
What's
Hero,
the name of
Hori,
the
something or
creature?
other. Hori, hero, something or other.
Kizoku.
Oh. Kizoku.
Kizoku.
Because I would think Lava would remember because she has such a high intelligence.
Like this?
With a Z.
So like Lafdul wrote it.
Yeah, actually, for stuff like that, you might want to use the Roll20 chat just so that it gets picked up. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there though.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay.
Kizoku. And apparently they go after women. They feed off of them.
Wow.
How much?
And she said that they have all sorts of powers and abilities, and they're very, very wily.
We're so fucking dead.
Something they don't like Willow. So Willow would.
But they can be hurt, not killed with normal weapons from how I understood her.
You didn't ask about silver weapons. Go figure. I'm gonna see if so Willow steaks like a what some of the things you hear about vampires?
We got some willow tea.
Auld?
Mhm.
Does Braxton know if there's any willow on the ship? In our... Because we'd have got wood, wouldn't we?
You do, but willow isn't typically used for construction of ships.
Yeah. How about these chairs we're sitting on?
It'd probably be fairly easy to pick up some willow. What the difficult? It might be a bit expensive because we're on an asteroid and there's not many trees around.
Yeah, but you don't need much. Let me see. I don't know that willow is used for furniture making that much. At least like sturdy furniture.
Yeah.
One of the elven temples will probably have some in small amounts.
So, some things that we've seen it do so far is change itself to a rabbit. So we know it can do something like that. It can.
You saw that?
Well,
no. Well,
no,
that's a theory.
Higgimus is assuming this.
Okay.
It's an assumption.
All right.
Because of the rabbit tracks, and then didn't somebody say they found solid once or something? Maybe not. And we know it can do something to distract or charm or mind affecting things, maybe. I don't know.
Here's a question. One, from what I've heard, it only seems to affect women particularly.
No.
No, not necessarily. Didn't
it distracted
Ockar?
do something to
She did
Ockar?
say it eats women.
The thing is it sounds like, because when he came to, from what I've been told, when he came into the ball, he was surrounded by women.
Okay, well.
So it seems to me no men were in sight.
We were told that it prefers women, so.
It seems to me that his whatever mind affecting thing might be women only, and Ockar was distracted.
Well, we don't know that. He could have attempted to use his thing on me, and I could have just resisted it for all we know.
And
do we
can fly?
Right.
How much would we know about vampires, like normal vampires?
You would not know anything concrete. You would know rumors and tales and stuff like that. Okay, actually, you know what? Willow is used for furniture, so hold on a second. In response to your question, I'm going to give there'd be a chance that some of these chairs are willow. But no, none of these chairs are willow. You would recognize willow, Braxon.
Yeah. So Braxton could head down the lower market, and buy any old rubbish furniture made out of willow if we wanted to get some willow quick.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I would recommend that. We'll keep an eye out.
Well, yeah, I don't know much, but it kind of sounds similar to a vampire. From what
Higgimus,
rumor and hearsay of.
Right, Leva. Higgimus, did you two pick up any sort of defensive, I don't know, talisman or something that we can use to protect us from these powers?
We got some tea.
Willowbark
tea.
One of the things.
Will the tea protect us?
She wasn't certain whether it would help us in any way, but it was the thing she had with Willowbark.
Can we brew this?
Here's a question.
Well, but Higgimus's question hasn't been answered yet.
Okay, I'll wait.
Can we brew some of this? Will your bar people here be able to brew some of this tea for us?
I don't think.
Yeah,
okay.
You give them
we
tea.
Could go, otherwise
they'll brew some for you.
Too bad there's not rubber.
Can we
can
put
make
the tea
balloons
into
out of this.
vials and then throw the vials at whatever this thing is, see if it works?
I think we're better off getting stakes, because it sounds like a
Well, we're gonna
vampire.
get stakes as well, but to give Leva something
And-
to throw with her sling.
If it's a
Yeah.
vampire type creature, that means it's sleeping right now, from what I've heard. I don't know much about vampires, but the rumors say they sleep during the day, so...
Yeah, you would definitely know a rumor like that.
Higgimus, did Maya Baba tell us what the translation of the term Kizoku is?
No, I didn't ask.
Meaning,
I
We
assumed
could
it
go
was
to the
something else.
we still have some time. We could go to the Seekers and look it up.
You did not come across this term at all in your earlier research.
Okay. Well, I didn't come across it, but it might be there? Question mark.
It certainly might be, but I'm just saying that you did not come across it. This is not something that you had heard before.
Or we could try to go now, because if it's vampire type thing, it's sleep. It should be sleeping right now.
yeah,
Get
but
some willow stakes. We stick it in the heart while it's sleeping.
Okay,
we
Dawn.
don't know.
Okay.
Look, we don't know.
I want to wait for Braxon to at least get the willow wood so we can make those stakes, and then we're gonna start with the plan.
Yes.
Because I think we got everything we're gonna possibly get except for that, and we're only getting that as a backup thing if he turns out to be something like a vampire. And then once he gets back with that, I'm gonna walk up and start the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember, we
And-
don't
and you-
really know what this thing is.
And
thing
maybe
is, I'm gonna knock
you
on
drink
the
some
door.
willowbark tea before you
I'm not
actually bang
drinking
on the door.
I'm not drinking the tea. I don't trust the tea.
It's
Willowbark
willow
tea.
bark tea.
Oh, is it not the tea you drank before?
No, this is
No,
she has some of that, but willow bark tea is not what she had before.
Oh, then yeah, I'll drink a bit of I'll drink the willow bark tea, and then I will head up. And basically, I'm gonna ask to talk with Ryuto. You guys, I want you guys nearby, hidden as best you can in case something goes down and I need your backup.
Hmm. She did say, don't forget, she did say that they can be hurt with normal weapons.
Oh, I've got a magic weapon, so I don't mind.
So the willowbark is essentially to kill it, but it could probably be gotten close to death with normal weapons.
Question, real quick.
Would I know that vampire?
He had a question. What's the question?
Sorry.
Should one of us go to the house and let the father know what we know, and maybe give him a few pouches of this willow bark tea?
Yeah,
Here's
he
we
could
should
serve
let
it to Homiko.
I'm thinking one of us should be behind Ryuto's place in case he tries to escape out the back when I come and knock.
Yes, agreed.
I guess. Would I
Okay.
know that would I know of something of a rumor that vampires turn a mist and flee if they're mortally wounded but not killed outright?
We don't know anything about these things.
Yeah, I'm asking
No,
if
that's
there's
not
a
a
rumor
it's not a
about that.
particularly common bit of knowledge.
Okay. Then I won't mention it.
The thing is about monsters is you hear lots of stories about monsters in pubs, and then when you actually confront the monsters, you find out that some of that stuff is true and some of that stuff is nonsense that could well have got you killed.
I heard that Giff eat children. Looks at Higgimus.
I look at him and I say, that's nonsense. You know we don't eat meat.
So I'm gonna wait until everybody's ready before we start the plan.
Okay.
One of us,
Since
if one of us
vampire,
wants to go and tell the father about this, which one of us would it be?
I guess
Well,
I can.
That's a good idea.
No,
Let's do
Higgimus,
this.
I'd like you here in case combat breaks out because
Well-
you're the strongest of us.
Well, yeah,
We're not
but
going.
isn't the assumption that Higgimus goes to tell his father, Braxon goes and gets some cheap willow furniture, comes back, and then you all go and do this thing?
But
That
how
sounds
long
like
would
a plan.
it take Higgimus to get
Yeah.
back compared to getting the willow furniture?
I would say that they both
Less
take
time.
about the same time.
I'm about to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we'll wait for
Higgimus,
that.
do you want to take some
plus
of
the time it will take.
Hold on, Level was speaking.
Higgimus, do you want to take some of the Willowbark tea? Maybe, I mean, if we can't cope with our weapons in it, maybe it will help Homiko.
Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so the actionable plan is Braxon looks for the furniture with the willow stuff, so that in case we have to beat it with the willow, we can do that. And then I'm going to go take care of telling the father what we found out, and hopefully this thing's not the father or taking over.
Is it?
And giving the willow bark tea for everybody over there to drink.
Do we want?
Sound good?
Do we
Yes.
just want Willow? Do we just want Willow to hit it with, or do you want Willow steaks?
Steaks. I want at least one steak.
Sure, if he could stab it with
More.
it, that's all the better, right?
Right in the heart.
Well,
From
steaks
what
take
What I've heard from rumors, at least.
steaks
well-
will take a little bit longer to make. I
Or
could probably
table
get
leg?
some of the
Chair
probably.
leg?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Chair legs
Isn't it
sharpened.
You just
Uh,
remove the tier legs and then sharpen the tips. It's not that it doesn't take
Yeah.
that long.
Yeah, and I can probably get some of the crew to help.
Mm-hmm.
You can just
Okay.
bring it back to us, and we use our weapons to just sharpen the points.
Can we action that, Ald?
I'm sorry.
Can we put this to action instead of talking about it more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's-
You guys
Yeah,
just
let's
say.
put to
Yeah.
action.
Okay,
We're
so
doing it.
Braxon, you're able to find a chair. It's got 4 legs. It's kind of rickety. It's the back is made up of rods, and it's all willow. You can buy that. The guy's asking 5 gold pieces for that chair.
Okay.
He makes a big deal about how it's so sad that he has to get rid of it, and it was part of a match set, but the rest of it was broken, and you're just kind of like, yeah, yes, I know, I want to buy it. Just stop. So yes, 5 gold pieces, and you get a willow chair.
And then you break in front of him.
No. It's going to be easier to carry in one piece.
Okay, Higgimus, you head back to the Mashta residence, and
The rods could also be turned into steaks at the back too.
it looks like there's a little bit of a panic going on when you get back there.
Oh.
Jesus. All right, let's go.
All right, so you head inside and find Nobuan.
Nobon? Something the matter here?
My daughter has vanished. Weren't you supposed to
God.
be guarding her?
Damn it. Okay.
You're not there.
Yeah, we found the we haven't found it, but we know what the creature is. The spirit is now.
You do?
I'd come back with this willow bark tea to help protect. We were getting ready to confront it.
You know where it
appears-
is right now?
We know the residence. We believe this thing is a Kisuku, and it's taken the form of that Ryuto person. I don't know if you know this spirit or not.
No, I've never heard of a.
Apparently,
name
they go after women to steal their energy.
Or something
Their
like
life
that.
force.
And
Did she
is
say
your,
that?
is your plan to face this monster right now, the spirit?
Yes, it is. Here, take this tea and disperse it with the rest of your people. In case it comes after anybody here in your household. Probably also might want to give some to the groom as well.
Oh, he's actually at the house. I should have mentioned that. The Onawa family was also coming over to help with the preparations and everything like that.
Okay. Give it to the household and the Nawada family as well.
Okay, how many packets did you take from Leva? Each packet makes a pot of tea.
Few.
So 3.
We were talking plural, not
Okay.
just one.
So 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So that you have 3 fewer than Leva.
Okay, how many did we actually have in the beginning?
I think it was going to be a dozen.
But I basically tell them it usually takes the form of somebody who's going to be considered wealthy, respected, trustworthy, confident, all that good stuff, rich, and they use spells and such like that to trick people and to confuse people and that sort of thing. So
I don't think
wary of anybody like that.
Well, if you know
I
where
don't
she
think
is right now, then
Yeah.
you need to get her back and save
We
her.
will. We'll do the best we can, and I'll hand the
That's-
stuff off. Tell them to make sure to do the tea, and I'll go.
Jesus Christ! You know what that just told me? No
Cool.
knocking.
Let's go. Head back to the bar, gather everybody up.